Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steehn with winnersandwhiners.com. It's hump day already, man. It's the 28th of December. Week's flying by, and so is the year. Hey, this is your play of the day. Before we get going on the play of the day, if you guys would be so kind, take a minute, smash that thumb, give us the like. We always appreciate the effort. And of course, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Smash that as well. Hit the bell, get notified every time we put up brand new content. Like our college extravaganza, we're doing phase 3, part 3, whatever. Today with it's a full house. A lot of your favorites and myself also. It's going to be Reichel, Chris King, and Loud Esmond. So should be a lot of fun as we talk about the rest of the bowl games on the docket except for the playoffs. We'll do a separate video for the playoffs. So there you go. Check that out. It'll be dropped later on today. All right. And of course, we want to know what you're playing, whatever play you got cooked up, whatever your favorite play is. Put that one in the comment section. Let me know it's your favorite. If you put more than one, but put a BB besides your best bet. Otherwise, I'll just take the first one. You can always put more plays out there to help out your fellow handicappers, but we're just going to count one. Parlays, anything goes. You want to play it, put it in there. Put the price in. Very important. I don't know what you're getting the price at, so in order to be graded, you got to put the price. And you make the money. You make the most profit. You're going to be capper of the day. You do it 7 days in a row, you're going to be capper of the week. And this is our last practice week for capper of the week. Next week, capper of the week, going to be paying off to the tune of a cool $50. So there you go. We'll talk about those standings in just a minute. But before we do, let's take a look at yesterday's action, see how we did. We did have the Battle of the Carolinas down there in Birmingham, and that game did go over the total of 65. Wasn't quite as much of a no sweat as the final score makes it look like, but we did get home there and had some doubts after McCall got knocked out. But East Carolina was able to pick up the slack and do their part. 2 and 3 on the premium side. Hit a couple of bowl games. We had Memphis to cover. Had the under in the Wisconsin-Oklahoma State game. We did have Georgia Southern, and that was a no good for us. And our best bet, our little streak has ended as we had Orlando minus the 3 over the Lakers. And Lakers just came in and ready to play basketball, and it just did not work out for one of the hottest teams in the league right now, the Magic. So there you go. 2 and 3 premium. Want to know on the best bet. And you guys want to get some premiums for today? I got you covered. Got a brand new code for you to use, so take a look at that. M86RX6L50. That's the part you need to worry about right there. 50% off. You can get my best bet, normally $49.99. We'll sell it to you for, what's that? $25. That's right. Cool thing about best bet, it does come with a guarantee, so make sure you check that out, won't you? And we are sponsored by, somebody's paying the bills around here, No House Advantage. Fantasy sports redefined. You can bet on players over-unders for a chance to win up to 21 times your original bet by playing against the house, or you can play regular folks like yourself for an opportunity to win cash prizes. Just go to nohouseadvantage.com or download the No House Advantage app. When you get your deposit there, make sure you put in the code WNW to get you a $50 first-time deposit bonus, won't you? All right, so take a look and see what we got cooked up for today, shall we? It's going to be the Tejas Bowl, the Texas Bowl, featuring Ole Miss and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Texas Tech, 3.5-point dogs. We're going to ride the little doggies right here. Get along, little doggies. This Tech team finished the year strong, won the last 3 games. While Ole Miss, they lost 3 straight. The Rebels, they got a lot of early buzz. I think they were 7-0 at one point, and they played a really pretty easy non-con schedule, and then they had all the shitty teams front-loaded. As far as the SEC goes, they had Auburn, Vandy, and UK. But the end of the season, not so much, as they lost 4 of their last 5. Only victory coming by 3 over a dreadful A&M team. As far as Texas Tech, they kind of turned their season around about 2/3 of the way through. They got pummeled by Baylor, and then they played. Next up was a road game against TCU. They actually had a 17-13 lead going into the fourth quarter. TCU scored a touchdown to go up by 3. Red Raiders got the ball back, and they got it to their own 34-yard line. 4th and 2. Decided to go for it and did not get it, and the shit went downhill from there. But like I said, they had a lead on the road against one of the top 4 teams in the country heading into the fourth quarter. That's not nothing. And then they, of course, did win the last 3 after that. So this is This is a team, we've talked about them before. This Red Raiders team is the fastest team in football by a lot. They run the most plays by a lot. And, I just don't have the confidence in this Ole Miss defense that's given up 400 yards or better in 5 of their last 7 to consistently get stops against this team that looks like they finally found their quarterback in Tyler Show. They've used a lot of quarterbacks trying to figure out how to run this system of Gundy's, and I think that he's going to be the most successful. He was the starter for all 3 of their last 3 wins there. 64.5% completion percentage, 4 TDs, 1 interception. Now, make no mistake, Rebels are going to get theirs. This is a hell of a team. They got a hell of a running attack, 3rd in the nation in running the football. But the deal with when you have a running team versus a passing team is what happens when they have to play behind the chains. Maybe the incomplete pass or a run for no gain on first down. Maybe there's a penalty, and all of a sudden you're behind the chains. I have the confidence in the passing team to make up the distance more than I have the running team. And you know what? Writ large, you get a running team that gets behind. If Texas Tech gets out to a lead, maybe 10-0, something along those lines. And now you've got an Ole Miss team that runs the football that's going to start having to get out of character a little bit and throw it a little more than they want to. I just think the game flow, I think it works out well. This Texas team, I think, is a lot better than they were early in the season. I think this Ole Miss team was overrated. I think they've been overbet in this one. They're an SEC team. And I think as far as the Big 12 goes, despite the fact they have TCU there, TCU's not getting any respect. I don't think the conference in general is getting any respect because Texas was fine, but they weren't Texas. Oklahoma was worse than that. So I think that Big 12 isn't getting any respect. I think the SEC is getting a ton of respect per usual, and I think it's paying off in showing up in these lines. We're going to take advantage of it. Give me the Texas Tech Red Raiders plus 3.5. At the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, you guys know how I did yesterday. Let's check in and see how y'all did. And ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be short and sweet. Casino, want to know 500 plus 500. Had Wisconsin, the Oklahoma State under 44.5. Same bet that we had as one of our premiums. No sweat, as they didn't exactly kneel down there inside the 5-yard line, which I kind of expected them to do, since Oklahoma State was cool enough not to call any timeouts. I kind of thought they'd maybe fucking do the right thing. But no, they ran 3 shots at it to try to score that touchdown to screw us, but they couldn't quite get home. So the under got there. And the other person that made a profit today, it is Bestradamus going 1-0 plus 525. He had the Pacers plus 105. Hey, Bestradamus, congratulations, my friend, because you are the capper of the day. Well done to you, and well done to anybody else that made a profit on a night with a few potholes out there. So congratulations there. As far as the capper of the week contest goes, well, you didn't hear his name, so you know that Brian, the Capitan, did not have a winning parlay. Hit one leg of a 2-legger, but couldn't quite get home, so he sits at 471. Casino's at $2 bills. Bestradamus is at 205. There you go. So yeah, let's go out there and get it. All right. We'll be back. We got it's Bowl City. I think I saw somewhere where there's at least 3 football games a day until the first of the year. So I'm pretty psyched. It's a good time. Good time to be a sports fan. All right. So you guys enjoy it. Hopefully maybe got some time off here this week. Maybe snuck a little PTO. I don't know. But let's go find some winners. I'll be back tomorrow. See if we can run our winning streak to 2 games. How about that? See if we can keep it going as I try to pick out that game. Gives us all our best chance to head back to the window. Guys, take care. We'll see you then.